What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock, what you should be looking out for the future of this company. I'm also going to talk about why NIO closed green today, as we have some very bullish news, as Bank of America just gave a buy rating for NIO, and they do have a very bullish price target that's very, very amazing. It's for the short term, and it makes me very excited for NIO. I'm also going to talk about what's going on in Shanghai that could be big for the markets, what's happening with NIO's earnings report, which is going to be on the 19th of May. As of right now, this is going to be big for NIO, and also what NIO put on their Twitter page, that's very bullish news, and it shows their purpose, their fight for a better future, and why I really admire this company. Despite the share price, despite the red we've seen, I still admire the company. I'm still incredibly bullish, and I'm very excited. So before I break this down though, I have to mention a couple of things real quick. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire NIO community as a whole. And the last things, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit any amount of money into the account, you are guaranteed 5 free stocks, each worth up to $2,000. And you could always sell those 5 free stocks for cash and use that cash to buy some NIO shares for free. This is a limited time offer. It ends in just 2 weeks. Check it out to get your free NIO shares. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at NIO, right now we're up about 1.68% for the day. We got a really nice push from $13.92 is where we started off. We pushed all the way up to $15.43 a share. Then we started to cool off after that. And that is a very similar trend we're starting to see with NIO as we open up the days. I mean, look at this day right here. I think this was like on Friday. We had another push up, ended up closing green. And the day before that, we saw something similar. Big push up followed by some consolidation. So I do think that this trend is going to continue in tomorrow. And also, I want to talk about what's happening to the market first, though, before I give you guys any price predictions or things like that. So right now, this is the big piece of news right now. NIO attracts a buy rating from B of A or Bank of America on expectations for second half turnaround. If you go down right here, Bank of America upgraded NIO to a buy rating on expectations that higher sales levels will lead to better margins in the second half of 2022, and with negative factors already seen priced in. So they think a lot of negative things are already priced in for NIO, as this thing got kind of destroyed by shorts and the overall market. And they also think that the normalization of supply chain should be coming very soon, as they do believe that Shanghai will be opening up in the next few weeks. And also, we're seeing this right here. They have a price target, I think, of like $26 but before the year ends. So they do think NIO is going to about double from where it is now by the time the year ends, or even higher than that. So that's a very good estimate in my opinion. They're incredibly bullish, and they do think that NIO has lots and lots of momentum that's building up as the company gets better and better. Now, when it comes to Shanghai, check this out right here. China's Shanghai aims to end the lockdown by June 1st. Now, when I showed you guys this before, it said May 20th, but right now the new estimate is like June 1st. So this isn't necessarily confirmed, but what's good is, what I like about this is there's optimism, because we're getting closer. The date isn't that far away. I mean, we're like 2 weeks away from June, a little over 2 weeks. We're super close to that, okay? We're getting closer. And once this is announced, once China says, oh, there's no more lockdowns, the market is going to rally. You might think that makes no sense. It's because this is hurting our economy. It's hurting inflation. It's making inflation worse. It's hurting supply chains. It's slowing down big tech companies. Think about that for a second. This is not good. These lockdowns are not good for the US economy as well. And when I say this, okay, when the announcement is made that it's over, the market is going to get excited. It's going to rally, in my opinion. It's the damage caused by it is already priced in, and we're waiting for it. So I'm still very bullish. Now, NIO also has earnings on May 19th. Now, honestly, I can't make any promises about this because we had the lockdowns. Obviously, it's going to have a negative effect on the company. And for me, it's not necessarily the best of things. This is going to be for Q1. So when this report comes out, I don't expect their EPS or their revenue to be as great because of the lockdowns. It's not the end of the world. I know NIO is going to bounce back, but I just want to put this out there that this is kind of like causing some concerns for a lot of people. I think the lockdowns, excuse me, the whole situation may it's going to cause NIO to want to actually take better action and maybe change the way they're actually going about things. But I wanted to just talk about this. I want to talk about why this is very important. I also wanted to mention the fact that when it comes to the whole lockdowns and the slowdown in supply chains and things like that, NIO is going to address a lot of things. I'm going to give you a pre-recorded show about this on the day of earnings, talk about what to be expecting, and also I want to talk about this right here. NIO just announced something beautiful. Ratton Wood, I apologize if I said that wrong, from Karun, with its cultivation actively helping to preserve the planet's rainforest and giving local communities a sustainable income. It will be used in the interior of all of their ET7 sedans. So NIO is helping to provide local communities with sustainable income. They're preserving rainforests. They're innovating the EV sphere of things. They're doing so many fantastic things as the company is becoming closer to profitability, as the company is growing, as their cars get more sales, as they develop AI. How could you not be insanely bullish for this? Like, sure, the fact that it is based in China and we are, or most of the people that watch this are in the US, I'm sure that there is some kind of like issue that's building up, right? But NIO is staying away from politics. They're doing what they can to build their company. And in my opinion, they are going to make it through these hurdles. Excuse me. They are going to push forward no matter what anyone says. And another thing about that is the fact that they are very complicit. They're very transparent. They're very hardworking. They're going to persevere. So to me, I'm still very, very bullish for the long term. For the short term, look at the trend. Like I showed you, we get nice pushes in the daytime. So I do expect NIO to get a really, really nice push. And if you look at support and resistance levels, our key resistance levels are going to be at $14.82, 15 flat. I think that could be some resistance. Then we have 15.5 to 15.43. There's some room for us to actually run to the upside. Then there's 16.25 is another key zone. If we drop down, support should be held at around, what is that, 14.43 to 14.5. Then we have support at around 14 flat, then 13.91 and 13.56. So now that I listed support and resistance levels, I'm very bullish for the long term. For the short term, this is what I think is going to come. It's very possible that NIO pushes up during opening. Another nice push up, just like what we saw today. And we could push up to about 15.5, maybe 15.75 to almost 16. That's possible. And once we push up so hard, we're going to get rejected, kind of trend downwards towards the rest of the day. But I do think the market, the SPY, is going to see a green day too. If you look at the SPY, it tried to hold up. It barely closed red, down 0.41%, but it really wants to start moving up. And you could see a lot of stocks doing very similar things. So the market should be kind of green. It should kind of boost NIO. So hopefully NIO does have a green day and manages to sustain better price action. I expect a nice push up in the morning, like I said, to 15.5 to 15.75. Then I expect us to get rejected. And once we get rejected, we should start kind of downtrending just a little bit, but our support should hold us. Maybe 14.82 should kind of hold us up a lot better. And I do expect us to maybe close around that high $14 level, slowly starting this upward trend. Look at the upward trend over the macro perspective. Look at the 2-hour candles. You could see NIO is slowly but surely starting to go up and up and up slowly. We do have this gap right here, but I don't see this getting filled as of right now. I think in the future, the market could just start dropping again in the next, like maybe 2 months or so, but we're not there right now. We're at a temporary relief phase, in my opinion, and I do expect NIO to see some better price action. With that out of the way, I want to thank you all for listening. Please have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, and peace out.